What's up, guys? Call me Craig is here sometime between 1 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the morning where you're watching probably. I don't normally do a whole lot of YouTube videos. That's more of my buddy Mr. Hated Juggalo's thing. But today me and Juggalo were playing on the Giant and attempt whatever. And so what I decided to do was we were gonna go ahead and do the we did the song Easter egg, and I figured, you know, while we're at it, we may as well do the Flytrap Easter egg. So we went ahead and do that, and then I noticed something that Richtofen said. I was playing as Richtofen, I noticed something that Richtofen said. He said something about the beacon being lit Maxis, I'm sorry. Maxis says, after you complete the Flytrap Easter egg, Maxis says something about the beacon being lit. He knows where and when you are. And a lot of you have probably heard that before, and I don't know if you exactly thought anything of it or anything like that. But basically, whenever you Maxis, basically, if you haven't heard it, he just says the beacon has been lit. I know exactly where and when you are. Somehow or some way or something, that he's gonna find us, and hopefully we can stop evil that we created, evil being the zombies. So basically, as my guess is that after also Caleb mentioned whenever Juggalo, sorry, mentioned that whenever you play solo with Richtofen, he makes a list of things that he has to do. He says so many things to do. The vessel for Maxis, the radios, open the gate, and then goes on to talk about the 115 virus. Well, Juggalo was going to brush this off as just dialogue. Juggalo and I were both going to just brush this off as dialogue. However, in Origins, when Richtofen lists off things to do, it is the Easter egg, the steps to the Easter egg in Origins. And so since Richtofen lists this different stuff off to do, Maxis talks about the beacon and says that he's gonna come find us after since the beacon has been activated. So what I'm thinking is we need to we're not sure exactly what the vessel is. So if anyone has any idea about any of that, feel free to message me or Mr. Hated Juggalo. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. But my guess would be that we have to activate the vessel and then do the Flytrap Easter egg to activate the beacon. And then that would trigger an Easter egg where Maxis could potentially come to the map, and it would be only, you know, the second time we've ever got to actually see Maxis, excluding him in the jar. And so, and the other thing is the beacon. We're not exactly sure, 100% sure what the beacon is. We just know that Maxis says it's been activated once you do the Flytrap Easter egg. However, if you activate one of the radios as Dempsey, as opposed to Richtofen, if you activate the radios, there's actually 8 total. Most people get the 3 main ones, which is where Maxis' voice comes through, but there are 8 radios total. If you activate all the radios with Richtofen, it will be Maxis talking, and it'll give you kind of a backstory, more of a backstory to the zombies. But if you activate it as the different characters, it'll basically be a message from a different version of themselves because they travel through dimensions and stuff. And so what we're thinking so far, oh, sorry, back to the Dempsey thing, right? If Dempsey, whenever you activate one of the radios as Dempsey, he actually says to stay away from the beacon because the radioactive thing will mess you up. And so I'm thinking that may be what happens after you link each teleporter. And so we went ahead and we activated all 8 radios that I know of. If you know where any more radios are, feel free to tell me. The radios that we did manage to find were the one in the starting room. Also, shout out to Liam FTP Winner. I watched one of his videos to find all the radios. There's one in the starting room. I think I'm actually going to go through it later in this run, but I don't want to make you guys sit through all that, because this is left side of the teleporter, based on where I'm facing now, it'll be on the left side. Now it's on the right side. But like if you're going up the stairs, it'll be on the left side. We got the one by the furnace in the main room, the central furnace. We got the one upstairs in the barrel by the first teleporter. We got the one across the catwalk, across the bridge area in there. We got the one in the filing cabinet down those stairs. We got the one under the stairs in the last teleporter. We got the one in the room where the perk is by the back teleporter, by ZA or something, a ZC or ZB or whatever it is. And then we got the one on by the window over there, on the place where you can camp and all the zombies can only come at you one way. You know what I'm talking about. You've all used this spot. The one by the window over there, we got that one. And I think that's all 8 that we got. I don't know, I wasn't keeping count. And then, so after we did that, we went ahead and did the flytrap Easter egg and activated the beacon, or so Max has said. And then Caleb, or Juggalo, actually got tired and had to go. He wanted to go to bed because we found a cipher in the giant, and that is in the first room. He's going to go ahead and try to decipher it tomorrow morning, but he wanted to get some sleep first. So he went to bed, and me and my friend Harris stayed up and for a little bit, and we hit the box until we got monkeys, and then we went ahead and did the monkey Easter egg and got the extra perk, and nothing still happened. And so I don't know. I'm out of ideas at this point. If anyone else has any more information on this and you just didn't know where it fit in and this video at all helped you, go ahead, feel free to message me, like literally any time of the day. I stay up about 24/7, not literally, but I'll get back to you pretty soon because I'm on break right now. I don't have much to do. It would be super awesome if any of you guys could help with this. Like I said, we've been playing the giant Easter egg hunting for a long time, and this is the first time that either myself or Juggalo has had any kind of breakthrough on it. This is really big for us. We're hoping to be some of the first YouTubers to figure this out. But, you know, aside from all that, the most important thing is that we do get it figured out for the zombie community. And we're really excited to get moving on this. If you would like to join up with us, help us look for stuff, shoot some of us a message. We are on PlayStation 4, so if you're on Xbox One, I'm sorry, we won't be able to play with you. But on PlayStation 4, if you want to, feel free to send us a message. We will definitely accept anybody who's knowledgeable about any of this stuff, or anybody that just wants to see the process and help us look for stuff. Trying to think if there's anything else that I've got for you guys. Aside from all that, Juggalo will be doing, Juggalo, myself, our friend Harris, and probably our friend Brandon, Frequent Stalker, sorry. It's so hard not to call these guys by the first names. They're basically brothers to me. But Juggalo, myself, Harris, and Frequent Stalker will be doing a Shadows of Evil Easter egg run through later on this week sometime. Anything else? Sorry, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm pretty tired, so I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. Oh, and also on January 26th, when the DLC drops, Juggalo, myself, Harris, and Frequent Stalker will be doing a run-through of Der Eisendrache at some point, and we're just going to be general Easter egg hunting and things of that nature. So, if you guys would like to watch that will, like I said, January 26th is the date. It'll probably be on Mr. Hated Juggalo's channel, or on my channel, or it could be on Frequent Stalker's channel, because he has the best internet out of all of us, to be honest. And so I will get in touch with you later and let you know what channel it's going to be on. I'll put a link to everybody's channel in the description. Also, I would suggest, if you're interested in doing this on your own, the best way to do it is to and stuff, obviously. But play with some friends or by yourself and just listen to the dialogue. Don't really focus so much on actually getting rounds, as just listen to the dialogue between the characters. That'll give you a lot of clues. The radio gives you a lot of clues.
The cipher also is incredibly helpful if you want to go ahead and try to find that. It's in the first room. The first room you buy the door for, to the right, coming out of, you'll have to buy 2 doors, coming out of the spawn area. You go to the right, you buy the first door for $750, you buy the second door for $750, I think, and then the first door might be $500, I don't know. And then it'll be over by the window, there'll be like a pile of bricks, and I don't know if you have to hit square or not. I just walked through the whole area mashing square, so you may not even need to hit it, but there'll be a piece of paper very clearly on the ground, and that'll be the cipher, so if any of you want to check that out. And other than that, that's all I got. So this is Call Me Craig, signing off. Thank you for watching. Smash that like button, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you all next time.